Being able to think creatively is perhaps one of the best experiences in the world, right? Being able to think freely and without restrictions is perhaps one of the best feelings in the world, right? Now, in the last video, I was actually saying something about how a child thinks versus how an adult thinks, right? Like, there has to be a difference because children don't really worry about the things that adults worry about, and adults don't really worry about the things that children worry about, or do they? See, the thing about it is, adults actually do worry about the things that children worry about. We just took the creativity out of it. We just kept the logic, the understanding, right? That's all that this society has done. That's all that this world has done, right? We have stripped the children away from their creativity, and we have essentially made a profit out of it, right? See, I feel like as kids, right, kids had a different form of currency than adults. Children have a different form of currency than adults. Their currency isn't dollars. They don't care about money, right? A children's currency is imagination, maybe, right? A child's currency is perhaps time. Playtime is a time to eat, right? It's a time to sleep. Currency, time. Kids, all they want to do is have time to play, time to do this, time to do that. But children, as adults, it's like we have no time. Adults have no time, or very little time to themselves, right? We have no time to create. We have no time to really even think, right? Simply because we have traded in that time for feeding ourselves, for paying our bills, and having a roof over our head, right? For making sure that right? To making sure that we're good, to making sure that our families are good, right? It's like we're trying to find time as adults. We're trying to find time to think creatively, to travel, to, be a kid, right? But we have none because that currency is not reserved for us. It's reserved for children. Children have time to do everything, but even their time is falling short because children are only doing things at a younger and younger age. Which in a way I wouldn't say is bad, right? Because it's good, right? If a child says it wants to be a firefighter at the age of 5, why shouldn't a child be a firefighter at the age of 10? Right? Why does a child have to go through all these steps and wait so long, right? See, all a child wants is time. But as adults, it's like we never had time. We never had, we really have time to breathe, right? But see, I feel like it's a trick though, because I feel like there's a way to escape, right? Like, children don't worry about being fed. Children don't worry about feeding themselves, really bathing themselves, right? Children just worry about kind of just like what they want, right? Now, I know this would be probably a bit explosive for me to say, but what if adults just stopped? right? Or if adults just stop trying to be adults. I mean, or at least modern day adults. What a adult's supposed to do and X, Y, and Z, right? Yeah, what if we still, fed our families and did that, but what if we just took the time back? Right? What if we changed the currency? Okay, the currency isn't money no more. The currency is time. Right? Like, what about that? Like, we don't think about that as humans, like, or as adults, or as shit as humans. Right? We don't think about that. Like, we always, like, I'm being serious. So, like, what if we really did just say, I just want to stop working, right? But the thing about it is, we have thought about that. We have, right? But see, we've been so deeply programmed that we have this fear that children actually don't have. We've obtained this fear, this fear that, what if we're the only ones to stop just trying to fall in the lines of this system? What if we, like, we always fear if we're the only ones. If we're the only ones to just stop. Right? Like, everyone knows that change is needed, but no one really wants change that bad because they're scared. They're scared about losing their house and their car. They're scared about their children being taken away from them because they don't have a house or a car and all these needs and bullshit that modern day society requires us to have. I mean, it's just sad. Everyone is scared. Fuck a missile coming to come hit your house. You more scared of getting put out your house. I just be real. You more scared of losing your job. We're just some scary ass people. I mean, we really just are. We so damn scary, but we say children are scary. Or children are scared. We say children are scared. No, children are some of the toughest motherfuckers ever. Children are tough as shit. Because it's not the outside, it's the inside. Right? And that shit is tough. That is a pure soul coming down without no limitations, no restrictions. You cannot put a baby in a jail cell and make the baby not be happy. Babies want to grow up being used to that shit. I mean, yeah, it may have some, ideas on what the outside world is possibly like, but I mean, come on, man. Like, think about it. I feel like in this whole string of, evolutionary, BS, right? I feel like that children kind of really fall. What am I trying to say? This is crazy. Because we know a change needs to happen. We know that. Like, what if you just had the time to do all that you wanted to do and you didn't have to worry about getting put out your crib? Right? Fuck that. What if you had the heart to do what you really wanted to do. Like, a lot of people want to do what they want to do, but people don't have the heart to do it. Imagine having the heart, like, imagine, like, really, you know, having that confidence. Imagine having no fear. People want a fucking Lamborghini. I want a fearless heart. I want to be able to just do some shit. I want my heart to be fearless and my mind to be clear. May your heart be fearless and your mind be clear. Because I feel like that's what's important, man, to embody a child like character, heart, mind. I feel like it's precious, right? Especially if we consider ourselves God's children. A lot of us don't look at, like, just realistically, logically, a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman ain't ever about to feel like a child. Not even to their own mama. Like, yeah, that's my mama, but I ain't no child. I mean, it's just something about it. Like, no matter how old you grow, like, you can grow to 50 years old. Like, I'm 25 right now, right? My mama, of course, is in her 40s. But do I look at myself as my mama's baby? Or my mama's, you know, child? I mean, I do. Like, of course I know that's my mama, right? But do I act like a child around my mama? Do I act like a baby around my mama? I mean, to a certain extent, she may see some features that I still hold, but at the individual does not necessarily think of themselves as a child. And I feel like that's what we fuck up at. I feel like no one respects God because they feel like they are in charge of their household. We have this land of the free, home of the brave, right? We free enough to know that we can do whatever we want. Not free enough to know we can't do whatever we want. We're free enough to know we can do whatever we want, but we're not free enough to know that we can't. It's almost like we have no limitations here in this society. None. That's all. That's across the world, period. It's like we have no limitations. We'll do anything and everything. How can we feel like anyone's child? Do we tell a child to do anything and everything? No. Right? We don't act like children to God. We act like rebellious children to God. Or to the Most High, I should say. The Most High Divine Creator. We act like rebellious children. But we expect children to have this respect and honor towards us. Like, I mean, let's just really think about it, man. Some people don't even believe in God or religion, right? I mean, some people believe that this is just it. Like, we're just humans. Like, we're just, like, some people just believe that this is all. You mean to tell me that we're just gonna live forever as humans, as a human race? Like, I feel like at some point in time we won't even recognize that we are human. We'll evolve. So you're saying that we're going to evolve so much in the future that we'll change our genetics and everything, and we'll still be calling ourselves human? Like, at what point will we stop calling ourselves human? Because I feel like that we stopped being human a long time ago. Yet we still consider ourselves human now. But we just know that, you know, we have this evolutionary bullshit, right? We believe that in the future when we live on Mars and X, Y, and Z. But I just said that it is true. We living on Mars and we have this genetic, you know, we have this genetic response, right? Something in us just wake up and we just end up just growing this ability to just do some shit, right? Like I said, we just grow some tusk, you know, like the predator, right? Or some shit like that, right? Will we still be calling ourselves humans? Like, what defines a human? Because I feel like that definition has been lost a long time ago. When Jesus walked the earth. Allegedly. I'm just speaking facts, man. Shit don't make no sense. I really don't. Like, what defines a human? A child is like an adult, and an adult is like a child.